So the Waiahole Poi Factory was originally built in 1905, and it was run as a full poi factory for all the way up until 1971, right around there. And in the 1970s, my parents bought the lease to the poi factory, and it was actually closing as a poi factory. And so they started an art gallery that they ran for about 10 years into the 80s. And then in the 1980s, my parents, our family, as well as some of the other families in Waiahole Valley, refurbished the kitchen to start producing poi and food again. We ran it as an incubator kitchen from about 1987 to about 2009. And basically it was available for people who wanted to try out food processing ideas, and people would rent hours at the poi factory to do that. And so we ran it like that till 2009, and then since 2009 we've been running it as a plate lunch Hawaiian food with hand-pounded poi.
I was hoping we could get back, but at the beginning we weren't able to, but I always thought, even if we don't feed people poi, we will feed the people on our culture.
It was really those efforts around protecting the water resources and maintaining an agricultural presence in Waiahole that fired that. What we found is many of our farmers that were then farming were struggling to stay in farming because the prices for produce at the time was quite low. So we formed a nonprofit cooperative to have a health certified kitchen, so farmers could bring their produce into the kitchen, make it processed into another product that they could sell for more.
The poi factory represents some of the older history. Itself, it's been here over 100 years, but I think its connection to poi and to taro connects it to much further back than that. Kalo was the most important food, and it's still very important to who we are. And it's starting to be eaten, to be pounded again and grown again in people's yards and in farms. Our menu is basically made up of the foods that you would find at a Hawaiian luau. On that table, you're going to find kalua pig, which we make here. We make lau lau. We have squid luau and beef luau. Of course, poi. And to fill out that plate, we have haupia. We have lomi salmon, which is tomato and salmon and onions. We also make ho'io salad. One of the favorites is also the chicken long rice, and especially on rainy, colder days or on any day. We have an opportunity to connect, and I think that a big part of that connection is the connection to us, our community, but also the connection to our community before, Puna, our ancestors. And then, to me, very importantly also, is our connection to our future, our children. Its roots really go far back. And it's also alive today. We are part of a real community, part of a real culture here that is still alive. And we definitely want to keep that going into the future. And so I think, when somebody comes to the poi factory, it's an opportunity to connect and to meet up with a Waiahole that is still alive, and a culture and an environment that is still alive.